So here we're going to look at how to graph lines using the slope-intercept form and also the point-slope formula. They are both exactly the same thing and will get us the same exact thing. It is just different in the way we start. So the comparison, the point-slope formula, you must know the slope of the line and at least 1 point on the line. So any point x, comma, y. For the slope-intercept form, we obviously know we need the slope of the line and the y-intercept. So again, using these methods will get us both the equation of the line. It's just in the matter of which we do it. So let's look at exercise 1. It says find the equation using the point-slope method. So the point-slope formula is y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. And that's where x1 comma y1 is some random point or any point on the line, and m is equal to the slope. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's pick any point on this line. I'm going to go ahead and pick this point down here. So that's my x1, y1. So 4, -3 is the point we're working with. So if we plug that in, we have y minus y1. So y minus -3. So be careful, it's a double negative. So y plus 3. And the slope is going to be, well, let's start at the y-intercept. We go down 3 to the right 2. Down 3 to the right 2. So our slope is going to be -3/2. And then we have our x minus x1, which is 4. So again, y minus y1, which is here. Here's our y1. So y minus -3 would be y plus 3 equals our slope, which is down 3 to the right 2, times x minus x1, where x1 is the coordinate 4. So that's what it would look like if we wanted the equation of this line in the point-slope method. Now using the slope-intercept method, which is y equals mx plus b, we would look at our y-intercept. We see that it's 0, 3. And then we see that, again, we found our slope is down 3 to the right 2. So in point or slope-intercept form, it would be -3/2x plus 3. So what did you notice about your answers using either method? You get the same thing. So here is the slope-intercept form here. So now let's go ahead and look. So we have the point-slope method here. Now, what happens when we distribute this and get y alone? Well, if we distribute this, we get -3/2x. And then if we multiply through, we get plus 6. We have y plus 3 here. So then let's subtract 3. And now look what happens. Y equals -3/2x plus 3. So after we distribute, we get the same exact thing for both. So the point-slope method and the slope-intercept method both do the same exact thing. Let's go ahead and move on to the next page here. So using either method to find the linear equations for each of the following graphs. So sometimes it might be a little bit easier for us to use the point-slope. Sometimes it might be easier for us to use the slope-intercept method. So let's look at this one here. We have our y-intercept at 0, 2, which is our b value. And then we also have that the slope is up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1. So this one would probably be easier to use the slope-intercept method. So the slope is 1 over 1. So our answer is y equals x plus 2. We got our y-intercept at 0, 2. Now, if we look at this one here, we have that our y-intercept is at 500. And then we have a slope here of down 100 over 1. Down 100 over 1. So our slope here is -100. So our slope is -100, and our y-intercept is 0, 500. That's up here. So now let's plug that in. So y equals mx plus b. If we do that, we get -100, x plus 500. So now for this one here, we can't really tell what the y-intercept is. So it might be better off for us to use the y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1, which we know as our point slope formula. Again, no y-intercept. We can't really use y equals mx plus b that quickly. So let's see what the slope is. So if we look for a nice point here, let's go for this one. We go up 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and to the right, 2. So our slope is 5 over 2. Well, let's now pick any point on here to use. So we have the point 6, comma 4 here we could use. So that will be our x1, y1. So 6, comma 4. Let's plug that in. We have y minus y1, which is y minus 4, equals our slope, 5 over 2, times x minus x1. So this would be our equation of the line in point slope